Hi and welcome, it's Bev from Living Fabulously, and today I'm really excited to share the journey with one of my clients, Karen Phillips. Now Karen is just multi-talented, but her passion is around helping businesses to get found online. And so when we decided to work together, we were looking at how she could grow her list. And that was the priority of our work together. So, Karen, I'd love you to just let everybody know who you are and a bit about your business.
Thanks, Bev. Well, as Bev said, I'm Karen, and my business is called Blossom and Grow SEO. And we build beautiful WordPress websites to clearly convey your business offerings to your target audience. We have a range of SEO strategies to make sure that your website gets found online. And we also provide copywriting services. So it's the three fundamentals of a successful website: design, SEO, and copywriting.
Brilliant. And so, Karen, what made you decide it was time to take action and address getting and growing that mail list now?
Well, I did have a little list with MailChimp, and I didn't really like the functionality. I needed something a little more, particularly as I have another couple of websites on the go, and I wanted something that was going to be able to encompass all three. So a friend of mine recommended ActiveCampaign. So I signed up for ActiveCampaign and then did absolutely nothing with it for about 3 months. And I don't know, the thought of it just seemed so hard. The thought of it was a bit daunting. And I knew that if I actually made the time to watch the videos and, I'd be able to get it sorted out, but I hadn't made it a priority.
And that's so true, because what we do prioritize, we happen, but you talk about watching generic videos, and this is what I find a challenge for many of my clients is, yes, there are videos out there. If you have the right search term, you can find the information, but often we don't know what we don't know. So we may be searching for the wrong thing and end up spending a lot of time. So Karen, what was it about working with me that appealed to you?
Well, having worked with you previously, Bev, I know what you're like. I know that you're really amazing, and I know that you've got such a handle on all this tech stuff. So I quite like the tech side as well. But as you said, we don't know what we don't know. An ActiveCampaign did seem like, a little bit intimidating to me. So when I had a chat with you about the retreat, and you said, yeah, that's absolutely something we could do, I thought, yes, that no brainer. I'm in, definitely.
Great. And so just thinking back to before we did the retreat together, and for anyone listening, it's an accelerated way to do work with me. So it's 3 days back to back where we actually focus on getting things done and working alongside one another. So sometimes I'm leading, other times you're leading, and it just helps to get the work done. So you learn as you do. And so just thinking before the retreat, what hesitations or concerns did you have, if any?
I had no hesitations about working with you on a retreat, Bev, because I knew it would be fabulous. I think my one hesitation was the fact that due to the COVID situation, we weren't able to do it in person, and I wasn't sure how a virtual experience would work. But I'm so glad I didn't delay it any longer. I delayed it long enough trying to make my mind up. But yeah, the virtual experience was brilliant. It worked fine.
Good. And thinking of while we were doing the retreat, how did you feel? Were you feeling buoyed by the progress? Were you feeling overwhelmed? Was there any kind of, continuum between those two things?
No, I didn't feel overwhelmed at all. I think, you've got such a calm manner, and the way you impart information is very, very paced and very deliberate. And so I didn't feel that there was too much. And anytime that I needed to ask anything, I didn't feel afraid to ask. Yeah, so I think it was great.
So before the retreat, obviously you explained how you didn't have some of those moving parts in your business. You had the tool, but you hadn't built those. So how did the business retreat help you overcome those challenges?
Well, going through with you, showing me step by step how to build the opt-in, each step I need to do, what goes here and what goes there, was absolutely fabulous. So, and because it was all recorded, then I was able to then refer back to those videos and build my own one separately. So that was really good.
Yeah, and it was such a fist pumping moment when you actually accomplished that on your own. So that was
it really was. Yeah.
And so what are some of the outcomes that you've realized since the retreat?
Well, actually not getting on and doing that has probably slowed my business growth quite a lot. So so since doing the retreat, I've now actually got a monthly newsletter set up that to go out every month. I've got my lovely opt-in, which is fantastic, and another one on the way. And my newsletter list has almost doubled in size. So thank you, Bev.
Yeah, that's good music to my ears. Growing your list on autopilot, that's really important. And so what's one piece of guidance you would give to someone who wants to achieve what you did in those 3 days?
Do it with Bev. That's what I would say. I guess one thing is that I actually decided with this virtual retreat to go somewhere else. I went up to the Sunshine Coast and stayed there for the retreat days because I wanted to be totally distraction free. And I knew that if I stayed at home, it wouldn't be the same experience. So that was a good thing for me.
That's wonderful. And it's just amazing to see the outcomes, because I can see just in the confidence of how you're positioning yourself with, the opt-ins that we created on together. It's just exciting to see how that is, because it shows in the numbers, doesn't it? Doubling your list.
Yeah, which is fantastic. So yes. So I'm a bit addicted to ActiveCampaign now.
Yes, it's one of many tools that I work with, but I think, for the type of business and the growth that you're looking for, because of 3 businesses, ActiveCampaign is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Simply because of the complexity of having 3 different lists and managing them effectively in the progress. So well done to you.
Thanks, Bev.
Bye for now, everybody.
Bye.